So what happened, Mr. Sanam Jose, in the morning session? Where were you?
Sir, timing mistake.
Timing mistake and you joined in class 10, right?
Ah,
Oh, so bad luck. It is me took the class there, right?
sir?
No, no, that also my class, I think so, right? It was.
Sir, your class.
Okay, fine. So I got it. We missed your timings. Okay, so it is important to check the timetable regularly. So don't make an error in that. Okay, so we will start with Mr. Amal Roshan. Okay, Amal? No. Start with someone else? Okay, so, okay, Abhilash. Abhilash, I will say the order. Abhilash, Amal Roshan. After that, Kevin. Next, Sanam Jos, and then Sandra. Okay, alphabetical order. Okay, so please follow that. Okay, so Sanam Jos, you missed a class. I know that. Anyway, try to speak about the things that what you learned from the previous sessions. Okay, so come on, Abhilash.
Yes, sir. So we learned about some aspects of freedom, and most notably positive and negative freedom, and how positive freedom is to be practiced, and how negative freedom can be avoided, and how to what extent a country or a government can practice constraints on an individual's freedom, and on what extent they can apply it. And we also learned about in last class about the freedom of expression, and to what degree a government can impose banning or censorship of a particular movie or literature, and to not practice it to a degree where it becomes so frequent that people lose their freedom of expression.
Okay. So now it's the turn of Amal Roshan. Want to explain about the positive and negative freedoms? Only that topic. Explain about the positive freedom and the negative freedom.
Positive freedom means we have freedom in the society. Uh, we are free to express speech. Negative, we should not we should not smoke in the public places.
Is that negative freedom?
Yes.
So think and speak. Think and speak. What is positive freedom and what is negative freedom? How do you understood by the term is positive freedom and what is negative freedom? So only one word is making the difference here, right? Just one word makes a difference. Tell me what is that word? I can hear you. Please unmute your mic and speak. Hello? Hello?
Yeah. Yes.
Tell me.
Freedom means it's the absence of constraints.
Ah, yes. That is the word. The absence of constraints. What type of freedom is that? The constraints are not existing. What type of freedom we are enjoying?
Everyone,
There is no restrictions. There is no control. What kind of freedom is that?
that is without constraint.
That's what I'm asking Amal. But there is no free, what you can say, constraints. There is no controls. Okay, by the society or by the law. What type of freedom is that? Is that positive or negative?
This is negative.
Negative. Okay, got it.
Yes.
Okay, so if there is no restrictions, there is no constraints, there is no control over an individual by the society or the law or with the law, such kind of freedom is termed as the negative freedom, right? Clear. I already told you that the most important aspect of this chapter to identify what is positive freedom and what is negative freedom, right? That's the most important concept of this chapter. Okay, so you know that what is negative freedom now. Okay, opposite of that is termed as the positive freedom. Okay, in positive freedom we are enjoying what? Freedom, right? We are enjoying freedom, but with Some limitations are there, some constraints are there, some restrictions are there. Okay, it is good for the society. If it's good for the society, we will accept those constructions and controls. If it is not good, so we will try to remove such kind of regulations from the society. Clear? Is or normal? Is that clear or not?
Sir,
Yes. Okay. To explain this positive and negative freedom, I use some different examples. That's what is smoking in the public premises. Okay. Clear or not? Sorry. That's what the what you can say, that example. Okay. Should not smoke in the public premises. And let it be. So that's what the difference between the positive freedom and negative freedom. And Sanam Jose, tell me the 6 different freedoms that guaranteeing by the Indian Constitution. I'm not asking about the fundamental rights. Okay.
Sir, speech and expression,
Ah.
assembly,
Hmm.
association,
Hmm.
movement,
Hmm.
residence, and profession.
And
Profession.
profession, correct. Okay, so you wrote the notes too, right? So that's correct. So you know that the freedom in India that we are what we are enjoying or guaranteeing by the constitution. Different types of freedoms are there. Okay, we are enjoying that. Clear. And tell me, Kevin, what is this harm principle?
So the harm principle. Harm is when you do something that hurts, or that is that's something wrong for the other person, or that's conflicting with the other person's freedom.
Hmm. Harm principle. Harm principle is a principle basically advocated by J.S. Mill, right? Okay. So as per J.S. Mill, what is this harm principle? What is it? What is the connection between the harm principle and freedom? Harm principle and freedom. Any idea? Harm principle and freedom. So we know that we are free to enjoy freedom, right? Each and every individual in the society, they can or they are able to enjoy different types of freedoms. Clear? Okay, but it should not create any problem for the other individual in the society. If it is creating, okay, enjoyment of your freedom, that creating problem for the other individual in the society, that's what the harm. Clear or not? So we already studied about the mild harm, major harm, or something like that. Sometimes we are tolerate towards that harm. We will adjust it. We will not give much importance for such kind of harms there. For example, in the textbook, from the textbook we learned, what is that? So playing a loud music can create a problem for the neighbors. They cannot sleep, they cannot read, they cannot attend in their work, or they cannot complete their task properly. Even they are unable to enjoy their own music. Okay, so we are creating problem for them, right? But in general cases, okay, we will not go for a court or a police station to complain about that particular individual, because we are considering as a minor things there. Okay, we will discard that person from the society, or else we will want that person individually, right? Okay, we will not go to the court or something, right?
Yes.
At the same time, there are a number of other crimes are there that is considering as against the society, against the society. So in as per the constitution, as per the penal code, there are 2 types of crimes are there. You know that? You know that? What are they? 2 types of crimes in the sense, 2 incidents. Basically, we are approaching the court to get a remedy. Civil cases, okay, 2 types of cases. One is civil cases, other is the criminal cases. Do you know what are the difference between these 2 cases? Civil cases and criminal cases. Civil cases is related with money matters and agreements. Clear or not? Money matters and agreements. Clear. So we made a contract. For example, I am a builder. Okay, you people want a number of flats. 1 minute. 1 minute. Hello, hope my voice is clear for you. Hello, hello,
Yes, sir.
hello.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so that's what the harm principle we discussed. Now we want to discuss about the freedom of speech and expression. Expression. So banning the books, banning the dramas, banning the plays are not good for a long term. Okay, maybe it is work for a short time or period, but a long time or period it is not necessary for the, or it is not helpful for the development of a society. So related with that, we already studied about the development of a society, development of an individual. So an individual or a society can develop only if what kind of freedom? Positive freedom existing in the society with minimum control. Okay, so there is a positive freedom exists with minimum control. Okay, the individuals can develop their potentials. Individuals can develop their abilities. Clear? So it is helpful for the development of the entire society. Number of individuals. Okay, together we will call it a society or a community, right? So individual freedom is important. Individual development is important. So that's the positive freedom. It is very, very important. Clear? Positive freedom is a very, very important. Okay, so in the last topic we discussed about that. Okay, so it is the freedom with the minimum restriction. It's freedom of speech and expression is the freedom with the minimum restrictions. Okay, so we studied about the Voltaire's comment. What is that? Okay, anyway, I am not going to listen or follow what you speak or what you are trying to do. Okay, I am not going to do that. But anyway, I am unable to stop you. I cannot do that because it is your freedom. What is that? To speak, to express. Clear or not? That's what Voltaire's comment. Voltaire's a comment, right? Saran just missed their class. Okay, so this is the chapter. First of all, we studied about what is the meaning of freedom. Okay, what is the importance of freedom? What is positive freedom and what is negative freedom? Clear or not? The harm principle. Finally, the freedom of speech and expression. Okay. Hope these things are clear for you people, right? Right? An important chapter for the examination. Okay. Tell me what is the next chapter for us? What is the next chapter?
Equality.
Theory.
So equality. Okay, so already we discussed about the importance of equality. So we are going to start the next chapter. Okay, so that is what equality. So the knots of freedom is there with you, right? So learn from that perfectly. Okay, clear? Listen, the people, those who can participate in the essay writing competition, please send your work on or before 16th of this month. Okay, handwritten copies. Clear? Is that clear or not? So please send that to me. Okay, so how many of you participating? Amal participating, right? Amal Roshan, Sanam just participating, Kevin participating. Basuri, are you participating in that? I don't know about Basuri. No, Basuri not. Abhilash participating and Sandra also. Okay, so let it be. Please send that by 16th of this week. 16th this week only, right? Send that to me. Okay. So fine, guys. So listen carefully. That's what equality. Tell me, what do you know about the term equality? So equality is connected with one other thing there, another value. What is that? So if you are, we are going to learn about equality, the importance of equality, an important value in political theory. Okay. So if you are going to discuss, or we are going to, if you are going to learn equality, you have to connect that with one more other value. Do you know what is that? The first chapter I told that.
Social justice.
Of course. Equality is always connected with the social justice. Think like that. Okay. All of a sudden, don't come to a conclusion. Always want to think the value equality along with another value, social justice. Okay. So it is the second slogan, as per the French Revolution, it is the slogan for them. What is that? Liberty, equality, and fraternity. Liberty, equality, and fraternity. So the French revolutionaries, they are against the monarch and they are against the despotism. Okay, they fought for establishing a liberal democratical government, not just democratical, but a liberal democratical government. Liberal democracy, freedom, equality before law. Okay, freedom, equality before law. These are the two main concepts or two main ideas behind the French Revolution. Clear? That drive the people against or drive the revolutionaries against the monarchy or monarch. Clear? What is that? Liberty and equality. Liberty and equality. The term equality is totally connected with the another term I told you, another value I told you. It is social justice. Social justice. Clear? Okay. So, equality before law. What do you mean by that?
All are equal before the law.
Okay. An egalitarian society, right? Egalitarian society means the same, where equality exists. Clear? Or equality prevails. Understand? Okay, all are equal before the law or rule of the law. What is that? Rule of the law. Clear? Okay, so rich, poor, male, female, okay, whatever may be the caste, whatever may be the religion, clear or not? All are equal before the law. All are equal before the law. Clear? I used the term male and female. Third gender also is there. So that's what the term. What is that? All are equal before the law. Clear or not? There is no special privileges for anyone. Okay. There is no special protection for anyone. Okay. Clear? So, for example, I can ask a question to you people. You ever crossed a toll gate where you have to pay money on the roads? You can see. Kerala is famous for toll gates. Everywhere toll gates are there. 1 kilometer, 2 kilometer. Okay, we are able to find a toll gate. No, 10 kilometer, 15 kilometer. Right. So you have to pay, right? Toll. Don't know. In Thrissur, a famous toll is there. Every day, some problem will be there. Some conflict will be there. Do you know what the name of that toll plaza?
Paliyakara toll.
Paliyakara toll plaza. Okay. Number of murders. Everyday conflict cases are there between the people and the toll managers or management. Okay. So Paliyakara, it's a notorious place in Kerala that is in Thrissur district. Okay. So international acceptance is there for that toll plaza. Okay. So number of problems are there. So that's an example. We have to pay money there. But sometimes you are able to find that some vehicles will come, maybe white color, okay, with a police escort. A pilot jeep will be there, escort jeeps will be there, ambulance will be there in that convoy. Heard about that? A convoy. What do you mean convoy? Convoy? A cluster of vehicles basically used by a minister. Tell me.
MLA can go without paying the toll.
That's what. We are coming to that point, Mr. Amal Roshan. So I loaded. Amal Roshan pulled the trigger. Yeah, that's it. Okay, Amal, that's correct. Okay, so here it is. Okay, so we can see such kind of people, they are moving without paying toll, right? Right? Only that sticker is enough. MLA, MP, Chief Justice.
Collector
that justice,
don't want to pay. Collector also don't want to pay.
Amal Roshan don't want to pay. What is that?
Collector don't want to pay.
Collector don't want to pay, right? Let it. Okay, so this kind of high elite bureaucrats, their vehicles don't want to pay that toll. Clear or not? Clear or not? Okay, all other individuals, we have to pour petrol for paying lakhs of rupees. I can say lakhs of rupees. Okay, that is the cost of petrol in Kerala, right? Not in Kerala, almost all in India. Petrol price is very high. Okay, same time we have to pay. What is that? Toll also. Clear? So what kind of justice is that? What kind of justice is that? No toll for the ministers, no toll for the politicians, okay, not toll for the bureaucrats, and only the poor people, they have to bear all these tolls, taxes and all. Why it is so? Is this justice? Is this equality? Okay. I just asked a question there. So the answer is nothing but this is the system. Everyone will say, what is that? This is the system. If you want to live in this system, you should follow the system. Clear or not? If you are fighting against the system, you will be out of the system. Clear? So system is the system that runs the entire system. And all system is a wrong system. Another thing. Okay, let it be, whatever it is. So it is not my suggestion or my comment. Okay, so I read from different newspapers. Don't think that I am a revolutionary, I'm an accelerator, I am making you people to think differently or something like that. Nothing like that. Okay, this is the reality. This is the reality. So we will learn one thing from the textbook, and all of a sudden you are able to understand this is not real. In outside world, something other thing, some other thing is happening. So we will call it. You will tell me that, okay, sir, what you taught in the class, it is entirely wrong. We are not experiencing that in the public life, right? Clear or not? We are not able to experience that. Why it is so? So that is the reality. Clear or not? Theoretical politics is entirely different from the practical one, right? Theoretical politics is entirely different from the practical politics. Clear? You can read something how to do a surgery in a theory book, right? Take the scissors. Okay, gently place that on the skin. Okay, but the surgery starts experience need, right? Right? For complete surgery in a proper way, experience is necessary. If there is no experience, only theoretical knowledge is there, means you are unable to complete that surgery. Understand? So we are unable to learn swimming by reading books, right? We have to. Yes or no? Able to read, able to learn swimming by reading books? No. Okay, so we have to experience. Okay, these conditions of these situations. Okay, the experience will teach us. So just understand, theory is different than the practical ones. Okay, practical politics different than the theoretical one. So remember, so here a question arose there. What is that? Is justice is there in the toll plazas? Okay, so we will think against that. So same time, an ambulance with a patient comes, what will happen there? Automatically they will open all these barricades. They will leave that. So can we ask a question like the ambulance is there? No. There comes the theory. What is that? Social justice. Their justice it is. Okay. And in the first case it is injustice. Right or not? Right or not? Okay. Clear. And at the same time they will not collect taxes or toll from the two-wheelers or auto rickshaws. Why? Why? They will not collect it. Why? That's social justice. Because the people, those who are using these kind of vehicles are comparatively from the, what we can say, lower area of the society, right? Clear or not? But in the same case, the people, they are using a Harley Davidson bike also don't want to pay the taxes because that also two-wheeler. Is that justice? Is that a justice? Is that justice? Harley Davidson bike rupees, cost rupees 10 lakh, 14 lakh, 37 lakh rupees, something like that. Okay, they also don't want to pay taxes. Because it's a two-wheeler. What kind of justice is that? Injustice. So number of things are there. Our system is not functioning in a proper way. There are a number of loopholes are there, right? 1 minute. Okay, but the same time, a person, those who are riding a four-wheeler, a Maruti Alto car, example, okay, or a nano car, example, okay, maximum 2 lakh rupees only. They want to pay the toll there. Another problem. Harley Davidson cost rupees 37 lakh or 50 lakh. No need to pay the taxes or toll there. And a nano car cost rupees 2 lakh. They have to pay the tolls there. What kind of justice is that? Okay, so something wanted to change somewhere, right? Right? Are you able to change? No. No. A single individual, he or she cannot do that. Okay. A grassroots level changes, it is necessary. An educated, well-educated group of people only can make changes. Let it be. So we don't want to go for any revolution, protest movement or agitations. Okay. Because our activity, eating, sleeping. Okay, if time is there, we will play something in the mobile. That's enough. Or any other social problems are there, we will send messages in the WhatsApp or in the Facebook. So and so. I am also protesting. Okay, solidarity for that. Completed our task, finished there. So everyone, almost all the people there are like that only. So when we will face the problem there, in reality, we are going to face the problem or we face the special situations, that time blood will boil in our veins, right? Right? That's it. Okay. Sorry. I'm not good. Nasal problem is there, I think so. Okay, fine. So come back. So that's what this chapter says about equality. So there are different types of equalities are there. What type of equality? What are different types of equalities, sir? First of all, equality of opportunity. 1 minute.